You can have but in a join in a Mendo's invite. In a but in a Mendo's invite. As you just join, you invite others. You join, you invite others. So you join, you invite others. No time to waste. This evening broadcast will be an atomic bomb. It will shift many of you. It will shake everywhere. I will never leave any stone unturned. Because everywhere we have come to speak the truth and fight for our freedom. The freedom of Biafra restoration. The era of thinking something is going somewhere. There are people in charge doing this somewhere. That era has come and what? And gone. We are here now to make things happen because we can't continue pretending all is well. We cannot continue like this. Obulaka ka anyị ga-eji restore Biafra. Believe you me. Obulaka ka anyị ga-eji restore Biafra. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depending on your time zone, I greet every one of you. Wherever you are joining, please just give me a moment so that I will set up my gadget proper, because I don't want anything to stop me if I will continue. We are here to preach the gospel truth, the gospel of Biafra restoration. Anyị abịala here ka anyị na-emada anya n'iru. Now, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. I greet every one of you, wherever you are watching. And I say, guide and protect every one of you, wherever you are. And I pray and I commit Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, into the hands of Chukwu Okike Abiam, to protect him and give him the strength and the energy to carry out this movement, to carry out this heavy weight, to carry out this job, to carry out this, what will I call it? I will call it heavyweight. This freedom of Biafra restoration. Let Chukwu Okike Abiam give him the strength and wisdom to fight for us and never give up. He said, I pray may Chukwu Okike Abiam strengthen every members of Eastern Security Network and every genuine members of IPOB worldwide, those that are genuine. May God strengthen you. And those that are not genuine, may God also touch your heart and make you to repent. Have a reason to repent for your own good. He said, for the lawyers, may God give them the strength and wisdom to confront the Nigerian lawyers and make sure that they win their cases. And for us who are speaking, putting our faces, may God also give us the strength and wisdom to speak and make us to be fearless, to speak nothing but the truth. Speak to those that need to be speak to. May God give us the strength to carry out this cross, and we all shall see Biafra at end. He said, this evening, my message will not be too long by His grace. I will try my possible best to make it very short and to make sure that I will not spend more than 2 hours in this broadcast. And I will try my best to go straight to the point and touch every point and touch all of them. And please, I don't entertain people on comment section. If you think what MAP Eziokubundo 1 is saying, you disagree with me, you don't be on my comment section to be raining insults on yourself or on your forefathers. Just ask MAP to drop the link and they will confront me and direct me or make your own submission. Because once you start writing or commenting rubbish, I will left with no option than to send you to oblivion, block you, pata pata. And if I block you, that is the end. You can only create another account and follow me. If you watch, last week I blocked thousands. All of a sudden, my page jumped from 73,000 to 74,000 because I know if I block you, go and create another account to follow me because you need to listen to me. Inside you, inside your mind, you know that MAP is saying the truth. But because you're a coward, because you're a hero worshiper, because you are inferior to yourself, you think you have a low esteem instead of you to stand like a man or stand like a gallant woman, you choose to be a puppy or a zombie that they will control. They will be pressing your brain, pay power, pay power, pay power. People like us, we grow up to be men, grow up to be man. I'm okay, I'm okay. Having said this, I must send my condolence message to the family of Biafran Land National Coordinator in the person of Mazi Ikechukwu Ugwoha, who was murdered in a cold blood. Who was murdered in a cold blood in Biafra land. And I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama give the family the strength to bear the loss. Because it is quite unfortunate that it happened like that. Mana ndị Igbo na-ekwu okwu si na-ejiro mgbagbu ayala ọgụ. Now, having said this, let me go straight to the message why I am here. When you watch the topic is there is Biafrans. It is time to speak up and wake up for our freedom. Biafrans, it is time to speak up and wake up for our freedom. Now, I'll first of all thank IPOB leadership, the Directorate of State. I thank every one of you. But I will start with you all first because you are the leadership, you are the leaders of IPOB. My humble request to every one of you in the Directorate of State is this. If you know you are not capable, if you know you don't have what it takes to be in that leadership, please resign. What did I say? If you know that you don't have what it takes to be a leader of a freedom fighting movement, forget that Mazi Nnamdi can appoint you. Forget that, yes, he appoints you because of your loyalty. But within you, you know that you don't have the mind of a freedom fighter. You don't have the capacity. the mental capacity, what it takes. You don't have anything to offer. You don't have anything to offer. I beg you, please resign from IPOB leadership and give people chance to take over. Resigning does not make you a weak, or resigning does not make you a saboteur. When you resign honorably, it is a sign that you want the movement to move forward. It is a sign that you know your capacity. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not outside where every fowls, cockroach will be hiding under the influence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and be answering lions, leopard, hyenas, tigers. No, this is the time. If you are a tiger, everyone should be seeing the tigerness in you. If you're a lion, everyone should be seeing the lioness in you. If you're a leopard, everybody should be seeing it in you. Because as I am speaking to you, this movement needs people that have the capacity to move it. We must stop pretending. We must stop deceiving ourselves that we are working. Everything is going fine. Nothing is going fine. I am AP, Eziokwu Bundo. We tell you without fear of favor, without any apology, that most of you in the Directorate of State are incapacitated. You don't have the capability to be a leader. Most of you deserve to be PRO. Sorry to say this, or to be floor member. But because when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu called, people were not available, you were opportuned to be there. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu appoint you will not make you remain there, even when you know you don't have anything to offer, even when you know that this fight is far beyond you, that you cannot contribute or make any impact, but you want to be there for glory's sake, for praisings of the masses, for them to be counting you. We are the leaders. We are the leaders. No, I am AP. I don't condone that. That is number one. That is my first request. If you know you are not capable, if you know you have nothing to offer, if you know you don't have the capacity to lead this movement, please resign, because enough of this stagnant, enough of this going backward, enough of destroying IPOB because of your incapabilities, because of your weakness in that place called leadership. Step down so that they will point any other person. It doesn't matter if you cheek, it doesn't, you know you are not capable. Please appoint somebody that is capable to be the head. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, you tell him that yes, you thank him for putting you in that place, but you find out that you don't have what it takes to lead this honorable family, this great family, and you resign. Mazi will appreciate it than any of you being there, and this movement will be going down on a daily basis. Please do this. That is why the white people, these brown skin color people, they call themselves the Western world. That's why they move forward. Once any of them find out that they don't have what it takes to be that place, they will resign and allow those who have something to offer to take over. It's not something we say I cannot do. People will laugh at me. I am ashamed. No, people are going down on a daily basis. Please. And secondly, my second request, please, the Directorate of State, IPOB leadership, it is high time all of you swallow your pride and make peace. You resolve every issue within the IPOB family. The wrong judgment most of you pass on some individual, on some members of this movement, on some principal officers, on some every person. It is high time all of you swallow your pride and find every means to resolve every internal crisis, every internal problem that is in IPOB. Resolve it now so that we will know who are the real enemies. Sorry. So that we will come together. IPOB, the slogans of IPOB is IPOB, one family. But since the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I will tell that it's IPOB 20 family. The cabals is too much. And I want the leadership to resolve and dissolve every cabals in this movement that is going on. Resolve it. I must tell you the truth. The crisis in IPOB have led to the death of thousands of members of IPOB. They are not unalive by the Nigerian government, but by the people we once eat with the same plate, the people we once call our brothers. All of a sudden, because of different ideas, because of a mere argument, some people think they are principal officers, and those people has nothing. You blackmail them, label them manner of all nonsense, and chase them out. The same thing happened inside ESN. The same thing happened in IPOB leadership. The same thing happened in all IPOB family. And the result is that we scattered IPOB under 3 years of the kidnap and extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So it is time, Mazi Chike Edoziem, you show to the world if truly you have a leadership quality, if truly you have what it takes to lead this great movement. If you people cannot settle and investigate and resolve every issue amicably, what message are we passing to the world? That means we cannot even govern Biafra if Biafra is restored, because we cannot resolve issue. We will be waiting for Russia, Israel to come and resolve our issue for us. So I am calling on the leadership of IPOB, because the crisis was you people that caused it based on your own partiality of judgment. So swallow your pride, all of you, and find every means to resolve every internal problem in IPOB and make sure that every Biafrans are united so that we can fight this battle once and for all. Iswimi Kale. Iswimi Kale. The rate we betray ourselves. The Biafran National Land, the Biafran Land National Coordinator, me and you people knows that the hand behind it is within, and the cause is what you are seeing on the social media. Many of you will think that all this crisis on social media is just on social media, but it's not just on social media. Many of you residing in Europe, in Asia, in America, in different countries, and the other part of Africans, and you will be shouting, we cannot make peace, we cannot make peace. It's because you are outside country. It's because you are outside country. Or if you are not in outside country, you are in the zoo. I don't think you will be saying that when they will cut off your brother's head or your sister's head in the name of argument. This is not Nigeria government bought over. No, this is, we disagree. Who will be in charge? Power torture is what is killing us currently now. And the Nigeria government understood this game. Nigeria government understood what is going on. And they don't care if you are for this or if you are for that. What they are after is how they will eliminate every vibrant youth that they know is capable to defend Biafra land. If anything happens, they will eliminate the person. So I am calling on IPOB leadership to do the needful, to swallow their pride, because what I see that is causing this problem now is pride. Mpako. Do you know who I am? A whole Directorate of State, a whole European rep, a whole national coordinator, a whole me. Okay, you are nobody if you're not for IPOB. You are nobody. Me and you know that you are nothing. So that IPOB elevate you to look like you are something, that will not enter your head to destroy that IPOB, because if IPOB is destroyed today, you are destroyed. So make peace now and make sure that IPOB is united, because there is no any Biafra coming anywhere with the kind of crisis and the kind of division we have among ourselves. Nobody, no country that has sense, no country that has sense will ever support any group or any people that don't even unite themselves, not to give them referendum. Because as I'm speaking to you, which people will now say we are about to do referendum and people will listen to you? IPOB is not what this thing we see in IPOB is a confirmed failure. This current IPOB is a confirmed failure. I don't respond to comment, but I will respond to you once, and if you continue again, I will block you. And the reason why I will respond to you is that I feel you ask question. But after I respond to you, I will ascertain your brain to know if you're a janjaweed or you just ask question. Brown Bass, I'm referring to you. You said, let me read your comment, and only your comment I will read. I will not respond to any person again. If you want to ask question, you come on live. I am MAP Ezioku Bundu. I don't deny my words, and I take responsibilities of my words and my actions. I cannot deny anything. You said you write, you wrote, and I read. Why did you say you people should give Mazen Nnamdi Kanu red line? Now listen, I said it, and I am very proud that I said it. And after I said it, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu make a very bold decision that everybody is seeing today. And that's my word, make Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to take the step he took today. Now, when I made that statement, Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor will come and say, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu say this. Barrister Maxwell Okpara will come and say, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu say this, contrary to what Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor said. And the DOS will come and say, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu say this, in line with what Ifeanyi Ejiofor said. And Barrister Aloy Ejimako will come out and say, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu say this, contrary to what Barrister Ejiofor and the DOS say. And the Takano family and the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu family will come out and say, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu say this, contrary to every other thing. So everybody was speaking. This one will say Mazi say this. Another person will counter it and say that Mazi say it. I don't know how Mazi will give order and the Mazi will still counter his order. I don't know how Mazi will give information and the same Mazi will still counter his information. I don't know how Mazi will be speaking from both sides of his mouth. And those them say Mazi say this one say Mazi they say this. Bring a lot of confusion and the people start questioning a lot of things. And I made it that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu need to stand one place. If actually, because when I made that video is when Mazi Benjamin Madbug visited Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. After visiting him, and he came out and said that everything Aloy Ejimako was saying was actually coming from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Everything Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor was saying was actually coming from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Everything Maxwell Okpara was saying was actually coming from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that was the reason I made that video. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu need to stand one place. It's either he know the people he is working with, the structure he built, which is the Directorate of State, or he choose between the Directorate of State and his family, so that we will know where he stands. And he should start passing information from one place. He should not be passing information from here, here, and here. That person like me, I am too big to be confused or to be saying match today, come back here, from here, go here, like this, like a small picking. I am not zombie. I am not tall. You can't control me anyhow because I have my brain. I'm a freedom fighter. I am not a zombie. So I need to make that very statement. And I said he need. And if he don't need, it is time the Directorate of State draw a red line to tell him it's either you choose us or you disband us. They need to draw a red line, because that is how in leadership, it's like a president leaving the Senate and they start working with telling local government chairmen to be making press release over the presidency. And then his spokesperson will be talking another thing, the Senate will be talking another thing. But no, you have one channel. We are IPOB. You don't make press release or you don't give order from all corners. So after that very event, that was when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now choose to be making passing his information only through Barrister Aloy Ejimako, and they choose him as his lead counsel, and they dissolve other lawyers, and everybody see how it goes. So that very word I said, many of you, because you are hero worshippers, many of you, because you don't have the boldness to say the truth, many of you see it as an insult or as an attack to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But it's not an attack. It's a word that a lion need to be said. I am a lion. I don't follow people to lick ass for me to have position. Okay? So for those of you who caught that video, I want you to keep it very well. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, play the full video to him. I explain why I said it there. So, Brown Bass, I believe your question have been answered. And let me move on, because now, if it's not what I meant, then I meant your mother is a foolish woman. That is now what I meant. I said, I told you when I answered you, you will now know, but I will now ascertain if you have brain or not. But I have seen that you are brainless and you are just nothing but a stupid bingo. So for those who care to know, I have explained to them. And if any other idiot repeat the question, I will block the person. Okay? So if you think you are foolish, then go to hell. I am very proud, okay? And one more comment from any idiotic imbecile, I will block the person. Okay? I am a man of myself. I don't owe you any apology. And that statement, I don't owe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu apology for it. I will insult you and I will block you when I see that you are an idiot. I explain something, you tell me you're a zombie police. Then if you're a zombie police, you now know what I mean. Do you watch the full videos? Do you watch the full videos? You watch the full videos, then you start asking me questions. It shows that you are an imbecile. Because in that few video that lasts about 45 minutes, you went and watched only 2 seconds, maybe 2 minutes, and they carry the 2 minutes. Watch the 45 minutes before you come out. I am not here to address zombies like you. I am here to make my broadcast. So, having said that about the leadership, I apologize for deviating a little bit. I thought I was explaining to human being. I never know it was an imbecile. So my apologies. Now, having said that about the making the peace and the uniting the family. Now, let me go to the next line of my broadcast, because I said I will hit the whole point one after the other, and I will not take much time in this my broadcast. Okay? Now, the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the restoration of Biafra does not lie in Nigerian court. With the IPOB movement, for the past 3 years, everybody is telling you, if it's like you are not an IPOB member, you don't know what IPOB is doing. My brothers and sisters, there is nothing IPOB is doing. There is nothing currently. We shouldn't deceive ourselves by any person anywhere telling you what we are doing now. We will not disclose it to you because we want to achieve result. A freedom of a nation is not a secret court. There is nothing like we are doing something secretly to restore Biafra. While you are fighting for your freedom, the only thing that is secret is your secret engagement with making allies. But the event that need to be done for Biafra to be restored is nothing like it's nothing you will say it is a secret job. It's nothing. Now, some of you will be saying you stand on appeal court. On appeal court, discharge will stand. Those statements is beginning to irritate me. Because when you make such a statement, it shows that you lack knowledge or you don't know you don't know anything about the judicial system of the zoo called Nigeria. In a court where they have lower court, middle court, and the highest court, high court is the first court, court of appeal is the middle court, then the Supreme Court is the highest court. If you believe in the judiciary system and you believe in the court of appeal, you can only stand on a court of appeal when the Supreme Court have not made any judgment. If the higher court pass a judgment and the court of appeal pass another judgment, you stand on court of appeal. The moment Supreme Court pass judgment, automatically that judgment of appeal court becomes invalid. For those of you who don't know it, it's like as an IPOB member, a national coordinator gives a judgment on your case, and the national coordinator gives in your favor against another person. Then the other person now took the case to the Directorate of State, which is the highest decision making. And the Directorate of State now passed the judgment, and the judgment is not in your favor. Then you now coming out to say you stand on the national coordinator's judgment. In other words, you don't regard the DOS, the Directorate of State judgment. Are you making sense? You don't make sense. Because the judgment of the Directorate of State have nullified the national coordinator's judgment, because the national coordinator is lower than the Directorate of State. You see, if you, as an IPOB member, you come out to say you are standing on the national coordinator's judgment, that means you don't even know the meaning of hierarchy. You don't know the meaning of hierarchy. That is how it also in the court. So for those of you who are saying you stand on the discharge of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by appeal court without what the Supreme Court, it means that you know nothing. Please, we should act mature. Okay? We should stop that. Now, having said that, no amount of lawyers will say we bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. The Biafra freedom, I say this, if we have people that are capable in the Directorate of State, the time for them to stand up to fight for Biafra restoration, to all these your stories. We are tired of listening to stories, one story in 3 years. What Biafrans are expecting is a directive from the leadership And that is why my first request, because I've seen that most of the people parading themselves as the leadership knows nothing about freedom. All of them are confused. Some of them don't even know what it takes to be a leader. Some of them don't even have a strategy. Some of them are waiting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out so that they will start judging to this thing happened. This is it, to continue where he stopped. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu need here. It is time we start making people to understand that now war Nadia. The crisis in IPOB, the kind of what is happening in Biafra land is heartbreaking. On every day, on a daily basis, more than 100 peoples will be massacred in Biafra land. And once these people die, the highest thing we can do is to post the video and tell the world, come and listen. The worst mistake we Biafrans are making currently is calling on Israel to fight for Biafran freedom. Is calling on British, telling British to rise up to fight for their citizens. British should come and fight for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Those statements, they make me the shame. British can never fight for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a British indigenous. He only nationalized there. They only just give him the passport. He's not a British. And secondly, you that is calling the British to come and fight for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release. Start your own. When Ekperima started your own, you are crying for 2 years, and now you are saying start your own. If I start my own now, you will start saying crying again. You will first of all wipe your tears in crying about Ekperima. Then I will know you are serious. You are still crying for past 3 years, and yet you have not stopped crying for Ekperima. But you want me to start? If I start, you will just you won't say a sniper now, because your tears, you will not start shedding blood will be coming out from your eyes. Confused animal, hero worshipper. I greet you, monkey. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a citizen, is not an indigenous person of British. And the British don't have right to fight for Biafra freedom. Most of you will be, America, come and fight. Or where will America start? Where will some of you we are saying, oh, we need to call Russia. Let Russia come and help you. Are you fighting that we make Russia to come? Even if Russia will agree, what are you doing? You need to lead. Then people will not start coming. Now, let me tell us one thing that most of you will understand. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is indigenous person of Igbo land and also indigenous person of Biafra. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a British, as many of you are calling, he shouldn't be fighting for another nation now that he will be part of. Because he is fighting for his freedom. He is a Biafran citizen. He is an Igbo man. And he wants his own freedom, not the freedom of UK. He is not fighting for UK citizen. He is not fighting for Britain. He is not fighting for Europe. The people Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for is the people of Biafrans. And the only people that will fight for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are the Biafrans. When you start fighting, if others will help you, they will help you. If they will not, they will not. But you are the person that will fight. In other words, we should stop calling America, Britain, Israel, every world to come and fight our battle. We are the people that need to fight this battle. If we perish, we perish. This thing most of you are saying, we need to develop Igbo land. We need development. Oga, let me say it to your very eyes. Whether you like it or not, Igbo land can never be developed until Biafra is restored. There will be no any peace in our land until Biafra is restored. When Mazinam can say we have crossed the Rubicon, a lot of you don't understand it. Some of you think that crossing the Rubicon is by singing Holy, 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 Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. Holy, 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 Nnamdi Kanu. Then they carry flag in Mayor. Freedom is beyond that. Freedom is beyond that. Biafra land can never have peace nor anything development. Now, the people kwesịrị ịdị na-eme ife ka Biafra wee bịa. Enwere anything ha na-eme. Nigerian army, every day, they slaughter a lot of people. And when they slaughter, some of us will blame Ekperima. Ekperima will blame this thing. This blame game will destroy us. The division among us now, Nigeria will capitalize it and wipe us out. Because we will be busy shouting, it is this, it is that. Very soon, we will be calling on United Nations to come and help us on the Fulani that is in our land, which is very shameful. Now, why am I doing this? It is time we make our people to understand that we are already at war. They must start preparing their brain and their mentality that any day can be a full-blown war. I not pretend we are trying to elevate a failure to be relevant or to be doing something. We should stop it. If these people are failure, tell them that they are failure. Let them know that they are failure. If you know you cannot lead this Biafra to the next step, next level, step aside. British cannot fight for our freedom. Anyone can fight for our freedom. Now, I will give you an example. When Mr. Sunday Igboho went and submit letter to the British to London, somehow I see many of IPOB carry this say Sunday Igboho is this. That letter is just full of rubbish. It is laughable and it's a disgrace to humanity that a full-grown people will go and submit letter to British that they want to freedom from Nigeria. The same way we IPOB is calling British to come and give us freedom, that the British are the one who amalgamated Nigeria. They should come and divide Nigeria and give you your freedom. It genuinely makes sense. You are just disgracing yourself. Now, if you want freedom, that thing that British is gaining, that thing, it is you that will be fighting the British. You fighting Nigeria is a direct attack on British. We are a direct enemy to England, in case you don't know. So you now, instead of Sunday Igboho and his group to write a letter and submit it to the Nigerian senators in Abuja, there, to the Nigerian Parliament, Nigerian Senate House, you are submitting letter to British, and the British reply him that we are sovereign country on our own. We cannot interfere in the affair of Nigeria. And that letter, we have no anywhere regard it. We only accepted it because you submitted an official letter. And we have to ask, which is the right thing. They need to accept any letter. But they told him that this letter is a disgrace, that you should refer it to your Senate, the lawmakers. Now, Biafrans, what does that tell you? It tells you that the British cannot officially, we know that they own Nigeria, but they cannot officially, publicly interfere in Nigerian affair. What will you do? British is laying a pipeline from Imo State to Europe to convey a gas, and we all allow it to happen. Then after it happened, we will now come and say we don't know what is doing us. If you want them to involve, touch that thing that they get in your land. Touch them. They will involve. Start fighting your freedom. Don't call any person. They will not come out openly. We're supposed to be using the international law that the British make to be fighting them, not showing a sign of ignorance to them that we don't even know the law that is guiding the whole world. If we want freedom, it's no longer every time telling story. How they want to destroy this leadership. They want to destroy this leader. All these things are garbage to my ear. I am tired of hearing that nonsense story. Nobody want to destroy your leadership. Now you know very well. If you not package where they go push you to now. 3 years you not calculate one to. Do you regard in where plan? Adana Negayanis. You go see one in where plan. You have brain. Now call one story 3 years. You not call your Falcon going to 4 years. I never go fear. Oblonging wapum na kolu go jaka oblonging wapum ikamago hige ufalco. People are tired of listening to this una lamenting. And people watching all mo amelo. Even na be church kana bandi lala. Mana nwoke biru efi. Iru oke go di iru efi aflo mi iru gi. Okay what? Now, all I need their freedom. I want call daily. A band some people's movement in our land. When in this IPOB now, the people are now regarded as a hardcore, are hypocrites. What's the Biafra flag or not? Hablo hardcore. So far now from Puna with Chidia, Hablo hardcore. But people that have something to offer are not regarded. They are the ones being pushed aside. And there's somebody, Nchum one of our comrade Ebu Nihogo. Na put na public na say na na ya ego. Iyela na he make. Na ya ego. Na ya he take care of that children and they are way go in the first place. He take care of those children and that is why he yoba ego. He shema don't live in past glory. When we present glory, when no present kije we past. Your present now will chaos everywhere now that scatter. Ndị get something just now color actually koju ebe niile. Ike agụgụ anyị biko. E na-egbu people every day na Biafra land. And onwere dị care to know. Onye ọbụla dị less concerned. Maka na ometụtebele onye nke gị. Ibulu ozu onye ọzọ ọ dịka ebu okpurikpu nkụ. Ọ dịka ebu okpurikpu nkụ. You might feel the pain because it's not your blood. I want call daily fight for Mazinam the kind of freedom. You have barrister lawyer Jimako and the rest of lawyers, Mike Ezekome, Ifanye Ejiofor. These people cannot give Mazinam the kind of freedom. These people cannot give Mazinam the kind of freedom. All Biafrans call daily a fight for our freedom. Another fight to freedom secret. Secret freedom fight in Anaheim. And the year no enebe. I put I no echo na social media. Kaiko senior. And with some areas not naturally tinyaka na this my topic. Because some will even give it tinyaka maybe a lot of things. Mano bubu ene bundi bani kedo ogu kan. Ogu no na Ukraine. How many people nangu on a daily basis there? Then how many people nangu na bani? The youth, the men, nge defend the Biafra land. Mba I will be a potassium man na ya fighting for freedom. On back I after. And with some certain things I question. Didn't exist in Biafra land. We should be in charge of Biafra land. We should be in total control of our land. But how can we achieve that when we don't have unity, when we don't have peace among ourselves? The so-called freedom fighters have now abandoned the enemy and they turn themselves into the enemy. What do you expect Nigerian government to do? As I am speaking to you now, the legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, since 24th of September, today is 21st of October, since 24th of September up till today, the Nigerian DSS, Nigeria government have not allowed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lawyers nor any person to visit him. And you are not bothered as an IPOB member. And you are not bothered as a Biafran. And all is well with you. Just few days ago, Biafran Land National Coordinator was murdered in a cold blood in the presence of his own daughter. Because of the crisis, no unity. Now, it makes it more difficult to find those that involve. Because a lot of groups are enemies among themselves. Blackmailing one another have really eaten many heads in this movement. The crisis among us have caused more damage than good. And some of you are not seeing it. You are still pretending that all is well. IPOB family meeting that he will come and see 24 people in one unit, 15 people in one unit, 50 people in one unit, 100 people in one unit. Today, you come to IPOB meeting, you will see only the coordinator and his deputy, and the one person, maybe his girlfriend or wife, or one person will be among them. Okay, there will be 5. That is a sign that something is wrong somewhere. That should be a concern to the people piloting the movement, that they are not getting it right, that the people are losing confidence in them on a daily basis. Some of you will be saying, you don't know how our people think. Our people think well, just that you have not convinced them any reason to follow you. You have not, our people want to see something before they will follow you. Our people are not Fulanis that will just hire. They will just hire and follow you. You need to convince our people with everything. At this point, the Biafra land, every people make up Biafra land. This is the people now fighting for freedom. This is the direction we are. This is the stage our people are into now. Before, I was thinking that our people don't have sense, but I have sat down to analyze a lot of things, and I see that actually our people have brain, just that the people have not convinced them to see reason that they will give them the respect they give to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. As I am part of leadership, no. Is a leadership. Leadership is not for mouth. If you cannot coordinate ordinary members of IPOB, how will you now coordinate the entire Biafran? That is over 70 million. You see the reason why we Igbo is nothing to write home about when it comes to Nigerian politics. Because we will leave the enemy and they start fighting ourselves. Now we are depending on United Kingdom, UK, for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Instead of us to rise up to fight within everything in fight with anything, with everything in our disposal to fight with it. No, we will not do it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a British citizen. British abandoned their citizen. And you that is a Biafran, you have not abandoned him. What are you doing to free him? At this point, Nigeria government is telling you to fight. The reason Nigeria government wants Nigeria to disintegrate. Nigeria government wants freedom also. The North and the Yoruba want freedom. They want you to do it. One of the reasons they never allow any person to come and see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is to make you to have a reason to rise up. The mind for his freedom. I keep on saying it. The freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lies in Biafra restoration. And Biafra restoration does not lie in the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the only thing that will guarantee his freedom is Biafra restoration. And I say, lawyer. In other words, you are now telling the public that now without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you have nothing to offer. Without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you cannot move this movement forward. Without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you cannot convince people to follow you. Without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you cannot play the game. And I shed tears every day. If I need Ibe side in the seek asylum now, Germany, the whole land. Say, oh, my picture. This is a my boy. On that corona fast say hardcore. These are the people you people see as hardcore. The British abandoned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Is he or British here fight for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu freedom in the first place? Gene basta British na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So you want your enemy to stop being your enemy and start fighting for you to destroy himself. So British, you should stop being your enemy now and start fighting for your freedom. Do you make sense at all? Most of you are comfortable shouting because you're abroad. You are not in the zoo. If you are in the zoo, will you make any pain? That is why you should respect people that are in the zoo and they put their face. And that is why I keep on respecting people like Opala Ezechukwu Bikem, Darlington as the hot. No matter anything on me, I'll keep on respecting him because on the heat. No respect Biafran evangelist. Undermine that one is not man enough to even speak the truth. But I keep on respecting him because on a zoo. I respect when I die at Chalugo. And the rest of them who are in Biafra land, every IPOB member in Biafra land, I respect them because these people are the true freedom fighters. If you're now abroad, and well, security threat, and well, any person that threat in here, or never tell you on a Biafra land, or not piano on a yego. It's you respect in going abroad. Mbiapanyelugu, Makani you moon na aqua many of you are malon ndi bata this struggle of flow. People like us, many of you I just need when you have a encounter with people like us, you have brain by force. You wear brain. So you want British to stop laying pipeline that will convey gas from Imo State to Europe here. They will stop it and start destroying it for your favor to fight for the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In Egamonti, I'm no big kita. In a sick potama such a okay, my cat man, but because you are an hero worshipper, you don't have the boldness to say it. I want when you queer can make a push short you can kulunezio. I dare can nearly Juam you can capia. A you on a fight freedom. I never I keep as well. Ihe in a map of freedom kind of fight. I never na fight till freedom. If not that Nigeria nakuni in Keha. Believe me. All na Nigeria na honey. These people could have abandoned anything about Biafra, because we have showed to the world that now and a well map to Biafra restoration. We cry. What we are good at is crying for nothing, begging. Very soon, Biafra will be calling Ukraine to come and help them. Ukraine that is crying up, calling on Palestinians to come and help them. It's very shameful. Freedom ekwesịrị ịkwụchiri kwụrụkpọ na-eme ife enwe ife me editate amala ebe ife mere ọnụ na-enwe peace. This man egbu that day o kwesịrị ịgafe 24 hours eje ngụta ndị gburie ngụta ha ọna, mana ọ ga-emechi almost 2 years amama enwere ike na-anọkata ejiri apasị wrong judgment, enwere ike ijesi ndị gburie na-aje eme investigate. He bought the innocent people, a jebal innocent people, dosa. Manobu de jikoli ife ọnụ. Wee mee nyokuru kamazi juwe kwa die. Amalu mgbe enemy strike. Ono juwe di na, believe you me, Nigerian army, yilu anything mask angwelo the sign of ESN. Buchikoli ruha. Where any person I get worried now ourselves, Amama no Nigerian army, because now the men buzi the igwe and in unity. I am asking on the Mama, you cannot even be bold enough to call and confirm, because everybody was the enemy. Only in a kita or in a katana ponye cause this year keife unity call on anti. It make it very difficult to make investigation. Manobunu doji. John Wegi one question. Unewel idea na Tompolo na Sari Esiho Fuzaga. These two people are arch enemies. Omwombo na hana bonabonwe hebe na that Greek hane chenche. They were able to coordinate themselves. Everybody might marry their boundary. Why can't us coordinate ourselves, marry our boundary, where a means of communication, when an enemy enters us? The reason why Asare Tukubo succeeded to enter Alibo and they slaughtered thousands and thousands of Libo and go scot-free is because we are fighting ourselves. We are fighting ourselves. And it's eating us deep. Mana pride, mpako, power torture will not allow us to sit there and know that we are the one losing. Eteloba, etelose. Believe you me, end of this discussion, I want to lose left, I want to lose right, I want to lose front, I want to lose back, I want to lose up, I want to lose down. We cannot achieve anything with this kind of crisis until we see those men that call themselves men, when they step forward and they make a very good peace and unite. Everybody, among ourselves. When go and say that if he know Ndi will love money like this, he will not go for Biafra war. He will just pay them and destroy themselves. We are now proving go on to be right. We are now proving, making go on to know that what he said is the right thing. At this point, Mansi Kanonime, I can atanu efina. Ginanda o sabu fulani buwane. Can atanu if you have, I can able get granite and beans. Because you cannot cultivate. Or gubido kwa you can check what I can down again a higher no of butelugin. It's in poison or tap on a normally balloon. If we want to go back to farming and we want to really make something to come out from the farming, a band on those things you want to farm to encourage people to farm it. And that will also enable you to get your freedom. Only look at it, we let us go back to family. We are family. We will get procedure. We are going to na one private or lubo, and then we'll opposite na pasala if you shine. You are doing a great job. Oga, adding total against it. Yeah, he may adjust it. It's embezzlement of fund. It's embezzlement of fund, a misplaced priority. Yeah, onye ga-ekwe court ya ga-adọsa one place. Anyị kwesịrị ịdị na-ese plan ka ndị ma ihe ọrụ onye nọkọta na-eche ihe amazi na-akpọ people janjaweed. Ọ dịzịa ka anyị nwa bụ the janjaweed. Everybody bụ sabo, sọsọ ngụnwa bụ ihe na-abụla ọsabo. Wetakwanụ proof na ihe onye a bụ sabo, ma weta proof. Ịnọlụ every time ịmapụta ka oke nkịta. This year will be a new ball game. Anyị nọ n'October. Every genuine person, ndị pure in heart, kwesị ka ọ ya na-ebe akwa alele na ihe na-eme na IPOB currently. The only person ga-asị gị na-enwere onye na-akwa aka eso mmadụ kịta is an evil person. Every genuine person na-ebe akwa ime obi because of the activities na-aga na Biafra land. Rapụ ihe na abroad na-akụ ya erisi maka na ha na abroad. Because in abroad, na highest worst come to worst. Ihe niile ya sa, you delete your Facebook. Highest kwụsịzi ebe online. Ebe a na-afụ unu ekpopụta unu si unu bịa na Maazị Achebe Paul platform ka unu bịa comment wee rubbish. Unu amapụta ka oke enwe. Wow. Are you not tired? Ka the roadmap na-eso na ka a na-asụ nne nwere anything a na-alụ. Will not tell me what you are doing. Get idea for me. And never can. Ọgọnwere ya na-eme die. Nwere ya na-eme die. Because you know the account next time. Anya ma unite nwe onwe anyị. Then ka eke ga-etinye gị referendum. Now, jugodo onwe gị. UN na bịa sị na achọrọ inye unu referendum. Ka eke ga-eji nye unu. Which platform ka ga-eji nye unu? With every platform na-eme onwe ha attack. Anya mabedi ndị anyị na ha na fight freedom. UK cannot anything to Biafra restoration. All why I go on your bonaka when we freedom. Freedom is power. Your power must be superior to those that hold you captive. Because those that hold you captive, their power is superior to you. That's why they were able to hold you captive. Then force you down. They pin you down with their muscle. Now you want to be free. For you to be free, you need to have extra power that will supersede that those that hold you captive, and they overpower them, tear their hand, and get yourself free and destroy them. Nigeria is British. British is Nigeria. Instead of you to call Nigeria to call British to fight for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and free, you better call Nigeria to help Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because calling on British is foolishness. You better call one Nigeria. Start calling Nigeria. Call Nigeria. What you're supposed to do is that thing that connects the British, that thing that connects Nigeria and British. See, they think that they have sovereign state on their own. You know what they connect them, and it's in Biafra land. Go for it. Take it and stand on it. Kahawa Potasie, when they come out fully, you now confront them fully. Hapota fully, confront or her fully. I make it here, kita make it here. You are not ready. They will just declare war on you. That is why every human being should have the mentality of Nanan war, Ketanaban. Danny Clemsy. Every Biafran person now questioning that we are at war. And you question in our corner. In a mind is that you are not pained, you are not ashamed of the activities naga on. I am ashamed. Because end of the day, I need a gata of here. Ima kwete enwe ike obi gị aga ka nwere ihe oke dapa unu na-akpọ m hi gịnị ka afa ndị some of the IPOB zombies na-akpọ you're a confused man where you stand ihe unu na-akpọ you're a confused man where do you stand okuche ibe ime ụnụ but mụ na gị aja m one on one jụọ m where I stand m bie gị aka ntị mara ebe nkwụ ka ntị reset ye gị your brain ọ bụ na ihe anyị na-ezuzu kịta nwere ga join na IPOB when last did you welcome new members in your family, in IPOB family? When last did you welcome a new member? Ken baby ya. You tell me gonna you go my it is true, but you will not agree with me. The reason you will not agree, but no matter that paper on the neck, I will not blame one you agree. And when the abo you put an a day. We don't have fund and yet you get it, but your incapability, your injustice. You want to please a hierarchy and displease the people not to the money. You want to please a criminal, Makagini, hierarchy, instead of to pass judgment, instead of to maintain the whiter than white and whiter than snow. When last did you hear we are whiter than white and whiter than snow? Even your conscience will not allow you to even speak it. You will commit blunder if you want to say it because we are not white. All night choice of freedom, is of freedom. On one hyena told you is happening to us on a daily basis. Iya hyena cholo come ne Nigeria government the had after is the life of innocent youth. Had you not give me one autopilot, me one automagot, me one DOS, me one neka. This is a Biafran youth. His life need to be taken out from him. Nibo, if our youth when you ever sanani, na nibo. Ijo hana shaking on division and take a attack. After Mofu idiotic vigilante, this again I get Google more than 1 million Biafran youth na Lilu, Biafran land. Anake, nine na adabu our youth. Or the Nigeria kita they are so poto ne konofe because they are in charge. They are in charge. We don't want to do. The world want to call us terrorists. Oga, are you not a terrorist currently? Huh? Radical media warrior, I greet you watching a Kembedoma. Every freedom, Ukraine is currently a terrorist group under Russia now. So Russia tagged them terrorists because Russia, Ukraine wanted to show the world that they can do undo. They become terrorists. Hamas, many of you are calling Hamas terrorists. What is different between you and them? Hamas is looking for freedom. You are looking for freedom. The day you start looking for your the day you start looking for your freedom, expect that name, terrorist. The world can never come out and tell IPOB you are a terrorist for defending themselves. Our people are going down on a daily basis. On a daily basis. Our mothers can why that Nahanahaga to our aged fathers and our aged mothers. Rather, they go for the young ones. The young ones are the ones that will reproduce. They know that the old ones are no longer reproductive. The people that are still that will be reproductive at the young age, and the people that will protect the town are the young people. That's why they go for the resource that they need to cut off. The high pastor ibe akwa. They want to call us a terrorist. Ọ ga-ahapụ n'anya ka ifu. Hapụ anya. Ka anyị malụ ma ha nwa ya afụ na ha fụlọzi ma mgbe azị ka anyị ga-ewepụta elu ha the law ma ha kpụrụ isi. They are pushing us to the wall. Oga, ọ bụ na onwere onye na-push gị the wall because e push go gị push gị ruo na the wall wolu gị nwa mapịa na wall hope the wall hope gị n'ime ocean kedu ebe ya push gị again. Ojukwu in his defense gwa gị when somebody chase you ịgbagide ọsọ gbaruo n'ụlọ gị ya achọrọ gị bata there. Ị nwerezi ebe ọzọ ịgba aga ịtọ na anything efu ka ị ga-eji defend onwe gị. Anyị elugo mgbe anyị ga-eji kwụsie ọtụ ike make a very good bold statement stand on it. Kwụsị ịbụ coward. Every year new ball game. Gote ọsọ ọjị gote ọsọ akpị weta akwa n'ime freedom fighting. Mba sikwuo m ba nzu n'anya. Turn on to native doctor na. Kaka ndị ala ya akọpịlụ na. Nchịkwa ọchị biko ọhụ mụ a mere ụwa. I got to laugh. Oh, nothing, like it. You can watch it. Okay, what? Yeah, I got a freedom now. And I got the freedom there. Hey, I love them. If you let it go. Even maybe on. Happy I was reading them and things upside down. Na ka anyị ga-eji wee ebe anyị na-aga. Aka ka nne okwu a ka nne m ga-eji wee lu ụmụ ahịa. Okwu a ka nne m ga-eji wee lu ụmụ ahịa. Ka njụ unu. Every year ị na-eme one thing. Na-eme one thing. Anyị achọrọ ime something maka ihe ga-eme gị. Ihe ahụ ị na-achọrọ ime imerọzie ihe ahụ ị ga-eme gị na-eme gị. Na-eme gị every day. Na-eme gị. The hour for us to fight for our freedom has come. We better fight. Actually, no, there. I now made something. Ne bakwa. I beg a lot in kakwa. I beg a lot in kakwa. Ndinka come and hear us. Ndinka come and hear us. Ndinka come and hear us. The world will not hear us until we start fighting for freedom. Let me tell us one thing. There's something I wanted to say about the farming. If truly we want to go back to our own farming, we need to ban the importation of the farm crops in our land and make our people to go into farming. Now we depend on Fulani for beans. We depend on Fulani for yam. We depend on Fulani for carrots. We depend on Fulani on everything. Remember that Fulani you depend. They don't get water for their land. Though. Now, if you want those things we need to go eat, just ban the Fulani. You are not IPOB will go and do it. The people are fighting for should have something to be doing. The Biafrans who are not members of these IPOBs should start doing something. Let them have their own way to contribute. If they cannot go into farming, banning all those things, including Fulani cows, we make them to know that if truly there is a war, you don't need to depend on your enemy. Let them start practicing it now before it happened. But no, we can't do it. What the world will say? What have the world said about the ongoing massacre against you? Is the world not sleeping? Oh, yeah, June, okay, see, our duty is to protect this IPOB, not to attack a terrorist. Our duty is to make sure that IPOB name is because of us. They now remove IPOB from terrorist indexes. Okay, that is not an achievement towards this Biafra restoration. What we need now is what a roadmap, a directions. Mazinam de Kanu, I forgot that most of you are the local people. He sideline you. You should be worried. Give me the sideline, Yagi. When you can back, say he trusts his family. Will you trust yourself? Tell yourself the truth. Will you trust yourself? He will not trust you. Because he needs somebody. He needs the tigers and lions. He needs people like him. People that will sit down and know that their leader is under captive. That it is their duty to free their leader, not the duty of a lawyer. Many of you fold like nature. The kind of life imprisonment. Then you chop that. We said it. He is incapable. He said that. He is this. Oh God. Is a lawyer called the people of Biafra. The same way some people big goes now are saying Barrister Ejiofor is this, Barrister Ejiofor is that. You want to condemn Barrister Ejiofor or Barrister Ejiofor free man and I'm the in the first place. I said it. 1 million of Ozokome, 1 million of Barrister Ejiofor, 1 million of lawyer Jimako cannot free man and I'm the kind. What we free man and I'm the kind are the Biafrans, the actions and the steps we took that we forced the Nigerian government to release him. The Nigerian government actually want Nigeria to break, but they don't know how to break out from the British government. They want you to do the needful. They want you to stand up on your feet and they fight so that they will have a reason to scatter that contraption called Nigeria. But no, I come down. We are a political solution. Political solution. Give me solution to go out. 2021 November during Anambra State election. The next thing we have the lion's share. In June, Guinea this lion's share. Mama here lion's share. Today, where is the lion's share? Lion's share have still there. Either at a gangway political agreement with politician, then they stop here. That is why I stopped countering anything other people name. I stopped countering it because For when you don't even know what to do, when the people you are following, some of them never brokers my handle under their wife. Ana-akọ nkọ iri na-aka jambele aka ihe na-agbawa mmadụ obi ndọkatị na-ajụ obele nwa na-akpụnye onye nnu n'brain o ji ekwu okwu ka ọ gịnị. Eheti m rubbish ọ na-efu nkịtị na-afịọ m arụ. Eheti m nkịtị. I like your men na-eme nkịtị. Ọbata obi trust nobody. Hapụ ụmụ nkapịa na ịma na enwere m time reply ụmụ nkapịa onye comment chọọ ihe dị ewesina your time reply ihe dị to avoid Facebook block gị. Hapụ comment section onye dị erichọpụ ama m onye de something need reply onye you know people to reply ọbụla mmadụ niile ka na reply. Ihe m bịa here ka m preach a message m preach chee my message njewa. Anyị ga-akwụsị ịkpọ British afa na this our movement. Anyị ga-akwụsị ịkpọ US afa. Kwụsị na ịkpọ people afa. We are the people that will be fighting. The people we're supposed to be calling is Biafrans. The Biafrans, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu bụ onye Igbo, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu bụ onye Biafra, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu abụrụ onye British. No be there jiri their passport to gain access to country or does not make him a citizen. Ọ na nnọkịta na-akpụgharị Italian passport onye Italy. Ị ga-ema napụghị the passport na agwa gị na ihe na iwuru onye obodo. Akọwalụ ya define get check here na your passport agwa gị ebe amụ gị na your place of birth na ọdị. He just you're a citizen by nationalization, which is fake. Let British abandon their citizen. How? Was Maazị Nnamdi Kanu born a British? Was Maazị Nnamdi Kanu grew up in a British land? Was Maazị Nnamdi Kanu Igwe Israel Oku Kanu, was he a British man? He is an Igbo man, a traditional ruler. A British citizen ga-abịa bụ ọ bụrụ na anaghị ekewa British citizen ga-abụrụ gị igwe na afara ukwu ibeku ijikwa uche gị. That freedom Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na fight for rising up to fight for the freedom of indigenous people of Biafra have automatically cancelled every citizenship right on when a British. O nwere ike ịdị na-benefit ụmụ kwekwe all this nonsense ụmụ little here there in case na-enyegachi ya. But when it comes to national issue matters, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu abụrụ anything related to British. Ihe onye Igbo. Let us learn how to fight our battle and know a stage that if somebody will fight before asking for help. No country will start a fight for you. Nobody will go and fight for you. You are the one that will start fighting before people will not give you a helping hand. And that is why you need to lay the foundation. If we have not laid the foundation up to date, that means you are not qualified to be called a leadership. Because what is the meaning of leadership? You're supposed to be making plans before the kidnap of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. More not here, man, a day will come. The day join the right baby. A day will come. They will either they arrest Maazị Nnamdi Kanu or he will go into exile. And I start asking myself, what if happen? I am one of the leadership. I start making plans. If we didn't plan right from time before it's our leadership. And as a leadership, no the journey 10 years no offer. It's talk manipulate you address people and call them stupid people. Manager he address people as he talk at the same people actually refer to you. Elevate you is what Onyala. You build a relationship from day one. Taliban, Before they take over Afghanistan, which is their fatherland, which is their land, Taliban is not a terrorist. They laid a foundation. They work towards it. They never called, oh, Russia, come and help us. Russia, they are cleaning us. They never did it. Today you say, this one's got their independence. Martin Luther King is a hero. He fought for the Black America. Okay, how did he do it? When Martin Luther King Jr. was fighting, was he crying to British, knowing fully well that the British are the people that sold them there into slavery? Do they cry to British to help them to fight America? Because they know America and British are one. There's no difference between two of them. But they stood on their ground and fought for their right. They achieved something. So when you go America, you enjoy yourself. Barack Obama become president of America, courtesy of Martin King Luther Jr. There was a sacrifice made, not by calling the world to help them. Ndị na-azọ freedom anaghị agba oti. Ndị na-azọ freedom anaghị akwagharị mgba. Ndị na-azọ freedom anaghị ebu ibu. You lean, you go into poverty before you. You fight with blood. We are just wasting our blood for nothing, because even in Biafra land, just button on Facebook, are they aware that they are fighting for freedom? The answer is no, because there is nothing to remind them the stage. You know, most of the Biafrans are here on Biafra restoration. That is why you will tell them, they will tell you, they only know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They don't know what you people are doing. How will you tell me that a freedom fighting is something you keep secret? You don't want to tell me what you are doing. Okay, you are doing nothing but nothing. God will know. People are like him, and I don't care if you will like me. What I care is if I fail to take the truth. The whole Biafran start, they don't know stage they are. They don't even know if you are fighting. The in one particular place, 20 people will buy. People will just video them and go about their business. Nobody ask. Actually, that is why Hope was on the man in China. Man, you better alone IDP camp. Where we are there, and when they take the charge of the land, because most of you are me bingo. We need to fight for freedom and make it something real. Biafra cannot be restored by only IPOB members. For us to get something, we must involve everyone. Every Biafrans must involve. Everyone have one area to contribute. You need to pay a sacrifice. All these content creators need a journal because now when I will understand that we are into freedom fighting. All this nonsense will not be going around. You will force them to be speaking about the freedom. How when something like that, what we are doing, we will not let you know. Oh God, ye mama da can't. Ye mama, yeah, the women. Many of you don't know what the work IPOB is doing. Asị ndị bụ ndị IPOB pụtara na Patrick Ikem ga-apụta. Urobo female ekuke. O yesokwa pụtara. Ka yesopụta. On the hardcore. Then anụ mpọma nke na-eri adụrụ Hausa Biafra. Ọ ga-esopụta na under hardcore. Ọ gịnwa bụ hardcore na. Then head of gossipers, Dimkpa Bini. Ọ ga-apụta under ihe dị gwa m na-enwere ihe na-eme na-ege gị ntị. Mad people. Ọ kala mma jegebe ndị ala ntị. Just gaa na one market square or one roundabout ebe onye ala nọ. Just kwuru gebe ntị na I will learn something from that mad person. M ga-amụta something n'aka that onye ala karịa get such animals ntị. Now, I'm gonna round there up here because I think I have passed my message. A word they say is enough for the wise. Let me just give a recap of what I just said. Near summary, then I introduce here. Ọ bụrụ na ị nọ na IPOB leadership and you know you are not capable, you know you have nothing to offer, Oga, Madam, resign from there. Resign from that post and allow people the capable to take that position and move this struggle forward. Because you are making this struggle to be going backward or being stagnant. You're staying in that position as an incompetent person is causing a lot of damage and is leading us into disaster. Resign honorably and step aside for people that has something to offer to take over. We know it is true that when Mazinam Nekano wanted people, a lot of people did not come out, and some of you were opportune to be picked. That does not qualify you to be a leader. Age is in your weakness, naturally not there. Now, to people who have something to offer. Now, they blackmail, they not throw her out, knowing fully well you cannot do anything. Because resign, yeah, from the head of Directorate of State to the last position, Emalo Nidilo capable, resign honorably, and the Guamazin they can co-replace here on the because this leadership, any reshuffling, any reshuffling, honestly, I am telling you this without apology, with all due respect. Many of you don't have what it takes to even be a PRO in this struggle. Because resign honorably and step aside. And secondly, Nunu do leadership. It is time for you people to swallow your pride. Swallow no power touch you. A pride do not mean mpakuna. And settle every internal problem in IPOB. No na consumes a lot of people's head, innocent people, and our hard men is going down because of this internal crisis. A lot of easing others, which is not good. So find every means possible to settle the internal problem. Many of you guys say we don't have problem. Okay, problem the IPOB with it, or the kashi here Nigeria. Resolve it to show your leadership quality. If you cannot maintain ordinary IPOB or Biafra Kinga qualify, show your quality of leadership by making sure that all this problem, non-IPOB, that you unite IPOB and they resolve all this issue amicably and they pass justice and equity whiter than white. Questioning pass judgment based on hierarchy. Because I am not achieve anything with this kind of disunity among us. We can't move anything one step forward. And we should stop calling UK for the freedom of man and for Biafra restoration. It is we, the Biafrans, we fight for our freedom and free ourselves. British, Fulani is killing us, Nigerian is killing us, the world is watching. Oga, the world is blind towards you. The world can only open their eyes when you start fighting back. I want the leadership to rise up to their duty because they are sleeping. All the people, you people passing justice against, start resolving them now. The people who pass injustice against resolve all this issue amicably. Unite IPOB. All this power torture, non-IPOB should stop with immediate alacrity. All this power torture should stop immediately. No nabule APC na PDP. Stop it now. Now. And the fight for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra restoration. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the hands of the enemy. It is our duty to free him. It is our duty to restore Biafra. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the right place where he should be for Biafra to be restored. And the people that will restore the Biafra are the people he left behind. So we should understand that it is our duty to fight for him and fight for Biafra restoration, instead of fighting ourselves and the gossiping front and back. Before now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will tell you what Nigeria government is about to do. But currently, what we are looking to now is Paul Achebe is a sellout. Paul Achebe is no longer with us. Paul Achebe is now Sabo. You are now looking for who is Sabo. You are not passing any information about Nigeria government. Your people should act now, because after 1 month, in Yalefu any change, many of you will not like the way Ngejine Emezi, and the people will open eyes. Nkunu na-ebe akwa anyam unu ga-ebe ntim. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu freedom lies in our hands, and we must fight it. Since on 24th of September till today, being 21st of October, the Nigerian DSS, Nigeria government, have not allowed any person to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And most of you excuses is because the lawyer is not giving you information. What if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is taken to where you will not even communicate, so you don't have strategy to fight for him? The hour for you to show that Nina has a leadership now is now. Show why you are a leadership. Lead this movement to the next step. Are we not tired of being stagnant? You people are listening to this hero worshiper that has nothing to offer. You people are listening to all these vessels that tell you we are silently behind you. All those people are deceiving you. Behind the scale, they will tell you that you are failing. No, they will not tell you the truth. This is struggle and all the and then they are IPOB leadership, because your incompetency is the result of your incompetence is what we are seeing today. Question your this thing. For the Patahana excuse. Okay, well, any excuse they take it from any person, because you are the leadership. I must hold you responsible. Like yellow excuse London. It's none of my business. If this movement failed, you are the one who made it fail. If this movement achieved great, the glory will be to you people. So he who is ready to take the glory should also take the blame. Biafrans, start asking questions. Start asking questions and start speaking up. Only IPOB member cannot restore Biafra. For Biafra to be restored, everybody must be involved. All these people, all these bloggers, each and show something. It must concern everybody. When it concerns everybody, everybody will be speaking. When everybody is speaking, everybody will be looking for solution. When everybody is looking for solution, everybody will be fighting. When everybody is fighting, everybody is coming together. Action will bring us together. Calamity is coming, and we must let our people know that the war is coming. And another thing, I will not be serious about farming. we must ban anything that has to do with the Fulani cow and the Fulani product in our land. Then our people will feel the heat. Kahamal Naga into war. IPOB should serve as a mirror for Biafrans to see the kind of government we will run when Biafra is restored. IPOB. Corruption, hypocrisy, incompetency, and the failure. And although people like me speak low to you, you will think you are doing a great job while you are leading us to failure. And I will not fold my hands, close my mouth, because naturally one person recognize him. Radio Biafra. Oga, keep that in Chineke. Keep that your praise. My spirit will praise me, and I am contented with my spirit. I want my spirit to praise him. Who are you to condemn me? I was my mom dinudo. Okay, you are nobody. That is why I don't expect any praise from any person. Okay? So know this and know peace. On this note, can any person chance? And when actually you something, in fact, and when any person get nobody will call in. Keep your suggestion to you. Maybe tomorrow or next, if I want to do another program, it will be 10 question and the answer. You will come, I will open it, ask question, we answer, have a discussion. But today, I have passed my message. This movement, under the watch of leadership. And ọbụna ndị ọzọ nara agụ unu ha ihe da mma agụ unu kwụsịrị unu pụta na redio Biafra unu na-asị na mmadụ na-ayị ego onye ahụ na-ayị ego gịnị ka o ji yọwa ego unu akọzi n'ihe na-eme ihe ndị indirect na-akparị onwe unu chee na ọmadị ka unu na-akparị kwụsịrị ya pepụ unu na-abịa na redio Biafra ihe anyị na-eme unu expect ya nye anyị direction apụta iwere asịrị kuju ebe niile chee na mmadụ ya nna ya na-ewezi m iwe. And the ones who when we work at me, because I am hypocrite, I cannot die silent. Keep every time I be direct. Now what people look. It take care of the those men. Na madu na bakite minro na onya hamali oge ku. And when kwe be wu, onwe kwa ya akpọ ni njema. Onye ọbụla just volunteer onwe. Kwa ilo onwe gu. Respect is a reciprocal. If disrespect, don't expect respect for yourself. Because only Jumanya address, I get name mega address. He address I with respect. I address with respect. He what are the mahi cook? I walk again. I ask Kanoyazo. Shock you. It's supposed to shock you. Gịnị anyị ma na ihe ị na-ekwu bụ eziokwu ọkwa ịma mana ịma akwụnwe so jaa m ike kachi fonu ya maala anyị niile mma aka mbụ nwanne unu nwoke MAP eziokwu bụ ndụ 1 n'ala Biafra peace a unu siri unu ama maazị pụta unu ka ya mee last peace ya lead a ga-unite before nwee ihe na-eme nwe isi ndewo.